Hello and welcome to Live with Rex episode 100. Tonight we're pretty much just going to be continuing as we have been. We're not doing the stand, obviously, and you're not getting two streams tonight because I've been doing that the last couple of nights. Because, last night I fell off the stand. I will be right back, and then we're going to get into the shelving. We're going to go in the Attack of the Clones shelf done. So, yes, number 150. It's very exciting. I wonder what number, right, the stream will be when we do the 4,000 subscribers live build, right? And let me tell you something. We are very close to doing that, right? We are, last time I checked, which was a little bit ago, 17 subscribers away. So I wonder how long it will take to get that 17. So if anyone could share this live stream or do any of that. But yes. So if anyone could share this live, like this live, do whatever. Even if people subscribe, that'd be great. Terra Carol, he'll be in soon. But yeah, the goal is to get that subscriber count up there. So we're going to be working on my Attack of the Clone shelf. I was also in Terra Carol digging through some stuff in storage, and I managed to find these. What's not fair? We've managed to find these backing cards for Brick Rebellion. So I was looking for those, so that's helpful, but I'm going to start to clear off all of the back stuff here. Because we're going to be working on this bottom shelf, looking good. I'm 23. Just shouting out what number we all are. So I'm just going to start to remove anything and everything from the shelf because look, it's a clutter shelf. Nice. How you doing? I'm going to quickly check on TERRAKILERT1 before we get right into it. I fed you just there. I'm not feeding you again. I fed you. We're doing the Attack of the Clones stuff. Right, I found them.
Have I been asked for?
By me, yes. Right, so what are you guys actually saying? Shots fired. Yeah, come on, let's all calm down. Let's not be doing that stuff. I'm gonna let him read a little bit of it. So I'm just gonna continue clearing stuff away from the Attack of the Clone shelf. Thoughts? I see that's all been called out. As I said, it needs repaired. Yeah, but we'll see what we can get done here. Maybe focus on getting the actual shelf laid out, then the figures. Okay. Right, we all agreed to stop. That's great. Why what? Don't make me turn this live stream around. The remains of a plane. What do you mean what happened to my camera? I changed the angle. Favorite Lego figure? Right now it's 2004 Greedo.
McClunky.
I knew that was coming. Goddamn knew. Question. Everyone comment if the camera's fuzzy. Or I mean you could check.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
See, we are smart. But only in this one stream. No, I found the Revenge of the Sith Newt Gunray that I'd be looking for. Here's another good example of a favorite minifigure. 2012 Newt Gunray. I do actually need to fix on our Revenge of the Sith shelf. I'll quickly fix this before we move on to other things.
Camera's no good. That was a temporary issue on a person's end.
It's an issue on your end, man.
Temporary.
Temporary problem.
It got fixed.
Ah, that's good. I'm just fixing some Revenge of the Sith stuff that got knocked over the last couple of days because I've not done these shelves for a little while. I've got that scene where Anakin murders Montgomery. So it's funny. Palpatine sits jacking on about peace while Anakin murders a bunch of people. You will have peace. Meanwhile, my newly appointed apprentice slashes someone across the throat. So we can now fix the cannon that goes in the front of the Geonosian Starfighter. Maybe that was maybe the engine. I better actually check that. It's for the 2003 model. We're all now commenting Scottish flags. Brilliant. We have nationalised the stream. Yay. No, someone with blue hair is going to complain about what I just said. I've recently discovered they do watch my streams. I got told off a few streams ago.
Huh.
So I'll do that again. This is your controller, yes?
Yes, that is the controller.
We do not put any more non-Lego things on them shelves. The bottom shelf. At least until I organise that into a Phantom Menace shelf. A few more things. It's got to clear and sort through. Some of these sets do require parts still. So I still need to have the fun of finding some of those. I need to find another cannon that has popped off this. No, that'll need fixing. The acclimator got absolutely hammered. So what, I'm not going to worry about that today. Because it's not going to go on the Attack of the Clones shelf. This is that newer, smaller slave one. Which just doesn't look as good. Like, granted, the set looks the part, but it's not as good as the one from 2002. You would offer what? You guys is all cray-cray. Got a few pieces that will have to go back onto the 8080 or 8080. 8080. Yeah, it was probably one of those letters. This will require like its cannon going back on, which I need to find. This one here will, like I said, will require its cannon being reattached. Right. Let's see. So I'll find the parts that I've popped off these. I do know they're like all in a bag or so. So like it is all easily found stuff. It is just annoying. I do not own a whole bunch from Attack of the Clones, so it's probably this and Phantom Menace are the two lightest shelves on this display, but most of the sets for these movies is the exact same stuff constantly re-released. So no, I don't want 3 Obi-Wan Starfighters. There's quite a few of you have been bringing that one up in the comments. There's my answer. It's all about I don't want duplicates of certain things. Like, I would not take a duplicate of Palpatine's office unless they made one that was just brilliant. Which, again, Disney have a problem with that set because of how much violence. Favorite Star Wars movie, Return of the Jedi. Due to all the well, that's not good. Don't want to hit that. Due to the quote violent nature of that movie, they're not completely up for the idea. The other benefit to doing this shelf in this stream is I do not have a whole bunch of stuff minifigure wise either. This is the ATTE's cannon. But as a top piece that I'll need to locate, but I'm not doing that right now. All this stuff, just gonna throw it in the bottom shelf because none of it is relevant to right now. I'm your favorite YouTuber. I appreciate that. Thank you. Right, first minifigure we're throwing on. This is not a real one because it's got the rocket arm. Back in November when I was ordering all that Brick Rebellion stuff, right? What Star Wars movie? Last Jedi. Well, have you got a different opinion on that?
Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker. You've not seen the entirety of The Last Jedi, have you?
No, I don't think I need to.
No, you need to. Like, to truly appreciate how awful it is, you have to see the middle and ending of that. How far that movie have you seen?
Up until the Hondo bait and switch.
Trust me, if you think that's bad, it gets progressively worse. And then you will actually...
I know about the weird as fuck force protection thing Luke does.
The force projection thing that kills it at the end, yeah. Also
the meme. More!
Like, I hate that movie, but it's hard to explain how bad that movie actually is. But yeah, if you order enough with Brick Rebellion, he was sending these out, the replicas, so it's kind of cool. Can I have that next to all my separate stuff? I think it's the one figure out of all of these that actually has Attack of the Clones. We've got this custom Commander of a car. That's going to quickly get chucked in the Revenge of the Sith section. Just because I have it ready. That custom is made by Brick. No, it's not Brick. It's Minifig Customs UK. What's we got here? So I'm going to sift through this pile here a little bit more, and then I'm going to break out the box of minifigures. And we're going to see what Attack of the Clone stuff I have lying around, which, granted, is probably like the smallest portion of our collection, but still. Got like all these base plates and stuff that are going on the bottom. They'll be dealt with at a later point. But if anyone's new here, I'd appreciate you subscribing. We are very close to the 4,000 subscriber stream. That will be exciting. It's another cannon here that I have from the Battle of Geonosis. Right. Like that shelf, it's just all 2002, 2003 stuff. But the display that I'm working on is more or less for the room tour that I've got coming up at some point soon. I was meant to try and do it within like the last week, but there's that much organising. I had new projects that I randomly decided had to happen, so yeah. Well, we're in 20 minutes in? Right. You bought Cloud City Boba, nice. I've had mine a while.
Sure, well.
Show of wealth. I don't know if it's a show of wealth, luck, or stupidity.
Maybe all three.
So where's the box that was containing minifigures? Do you know where that went? He is accessing it. Oh wait, snacks? And we forgot. I'm so annoyed now. I'm really annoyed. Wow.
Three, all the lightsabers fell back in. All the lightsabers fell back in. I had them sitting on top. Wherever that.
That was kind guaranteed. So we're gonna go through this box and Attack of the Clones figures from it. 100 since it's cracked on the feet. Mine was 75 and came in a bundle. Ah, God damn it. Ah. Crap.
Cheap.
No, I'm going to find a minifig parts for a while. If I can help it. I emptied it out and some of it went on the floor. That's not smart. Spot a lot of new people on this stream. Loving that. Perhaps consider subscribing to the show where we drop things on the floor. This is season 10. Right. If you want to sit up there, I'll put it from that way. I'll move it your way. That was just a bit easier. Basically, just anything that is Attack of the Clones. Which shouldn't be too much, to be fair. Right, this is as far back as I can physically go. First one up, Jedi Bob. Anakin, Vader, Padme, none of that.
Hans Moment came in?
Yeah, the Hans Moment minifigure came in that. Right. Let's do it. We got original Attack of the Clones Anakin from 2002, so throw that in there.
I don't like print on this one.
I might know why she's worth so much money, actually. She is the reason the most expensive set in Scooby-Doo Lego costs a fortune. I was stupid enough to buy it anyway. Or smart enough, it depends what the prices are up in the last couple of years.
Hard to.
Before those, and I'm going to distribute them evenly at the end. Good job. Snack. Shock Trooper.
Old clone from the Battle Pack.
Those are from that new battle pack that came out. That one that is £35.
That one.
I bought 4 of them, but I did not pay like the money you'd expect for 4 of them. What I did there was I just waited for Amazon to reduce them. And picked up a whole bunch that way. So another one we got to put on is original Boba. I do like Ninja Turtles. TERRAKILER's a big Ninja Turtles fan if you want to have that kind of conversation. But OG Boba from 2002. Nothing there.
He's not for Attack of the Clones.
No.
No.
Technically, I think that would be classed as Revenge of the Sith. but I don't need that many. That's the Ewok glider stand. I need to fix that whole thing. None of that. Now we've got another episode 2 figure red. Depends what you want to trade. Original Geonosian there from 2002. Or 2003, those the Geonosians are. We got Padme from Attack of the Clones. It's the Claude Padme. I did have the gun. Both Yoders are needed actually. So this top one here would be a Revenge of the Sith Yoda. Great, now calling him Yoda. What have you done?
Episode 2 Obi-Wan.
See? Is that hood? Yeah, that's episode 1.
And this episode 1 has hood.
I don't know, that's what they gave him in the 2011 pod racing set. One of my more rare Attack of the Clones figures. Old set, old colours, battle. Got a Geonosian Gar Saxon. Are you wanting Gar Saxon or are you trading Gar Saxon? Either way, I have Gar Saxon. Oh yes, a war criminal.
Cadet Clone.
Cadet clones are Attack of the Clones, yes.
Jar Jar.
No.
For some reason has been tapped.
You're trading Gar Saxon. Well, what are you looking to get from a Gar Saxon? I might not be the right person to discuss with this because I have Gar Saxon. I got him when he came out. They will need weapons and an arm. I'll do them later on. That's all point. Back in the box. You couldn't help yourself there, could you?
I do it every time.
That's why you've not bought one just to drop on special occasions. That's another version of tech.
I'm going, Emperor.
That's called a charred skeleton.
Weather. Use Minecraft logic. Weather skeleton.
No, the old Lego castle ones that came in the black color. I mean, why did you...
I did that just so it would show up on the camera.
If you're a skeleton, you want to trade Gar Saxon for an Imperial officer. I have most Imperial officers, unfortunately. I mean, Gar Saxon must be worth a decent amount of money. I can't imagine he's cheap. He is. You'd probably be able to sell the Gar Saxon and get a whole bunch of Imperial officers. The Imperial officer from 2005 and 6 is quite a cheap figure. Jango? He's not accurate. Something's wrong with him. Then there's a deleted scene of Jango Fett is dead. He's meant to be more violent. There we go. Completely accurate. £40. You could easily sell that and get quite a lot of Imperial stuff. If I didn't have Gar Saxon, I would do it, but I've had Gar Saxon since he came out in 2021, I think. Well, we got Lama Su, Prime Minister of Camino. No, but he is in that movie, I suppose. He's not included, but just randomly going to show you guys Waddle.
Annie? Little Annie?
I told you, my tricks don't work on me. Only money. No money, no pots, no deal.
That's episode 1 character.
That is Wald. Yep.
Another.
This is a psychotic thing you did.
Cadet Clone.
No, the cadet clone go on the shelf.
I only did that as a funny reference to the complete saga.
That might end up being the figure that I choose to be the random figure. Just Just to respect for. Wait, that means to respect. I'm not doing that. That is the rest of the Ewok glider. It's the first time he'd ever flown anything. Very cute.
Very incomplete.
Yeah, go in there. Let's just try to find them.
Pilot from negotiations.
He is. Here I have a pretty cool one. We got he's just commenting an egg.
Can I offer you a nice egg in a trans on?
Love the voice. Love the voice. we're doing Wattle impressions. We can do the Nuke Gunray impression too. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Pretty cool figure here that people didn't really mass army build as much as I would have liked.
Geonosian.
Geonosian? Almost. The kind of art style on that one will give it away. It's the Clone Wars-esque style, animated style. Because that needs a lightsaber, so I'll put him there until we find it's a chrome-hilted one. You want me to do the Watto impression all stream? Well, if it gets me more subscribers. I'll do it, but I want more subscribers. I want to get to 4,000. He should have green, actually. This is...
There's quite a few.
You get cannibalized for now. I do the Watto impression all stream if you can guarantee I get more subscribers.
These are the old 501st, right?
That's the original Clone Wars ones, yeah. I think I've got 7 of those. At one point they came down in price violently, so I just kept buying them. Yes. Little Annie! Someone's gonna stitch that someone on TikTok. I'm not going to do a Wattle impression the entirety of the 4,000 subscriber stream because I will hurt my throat and that'll be a long stream. It does hurt to do the Wattle voice. No money, no pots, no dairy.
B1.
Yeah. I put it in the box. Because only the tan one, dark orange one, you see. I think so, anyway. There you go. So I'll try a little bit. Yes, I do the voice for 5 minutes. But I have a very peak inside of those 5 minutes. This is very dubious and voice.
For young Anakin completes Saga, he needs the mid-sized working legs, right?
No, they just give him regular legs. You know, he's a full size at minifigure like it. People getting me new water voice. No, I do not the gun. No, that's more water. It is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
My lord, as you can see, our blockade is perfectly legal.
My lord, as you can see, our blockade is perfectly legal. And we will be happy to receive ambassadors. You know, and then send ambassadors to try against them. What? What did you say?
I'm good.
I want Dorticas after that once. We got Kandiku there. Ventress. There cannot be that much more Attack of the Clones. It looks like most of it's already here. Well, the part of it that a lot of it went up into the TCS stand. So a lot of the Attack of the Clones stuff is official minifigures. Check 14.
Two check 14s.
I have technically when I was doing the collecting of the clone troopers, they counted them twice on brick set, one with helmet, one with hair, even though like, you know, that doesn't count with most figures, which is silly. So I had to go buy them twice. "2013 Geonosian droid. None of those are. But tonight, I'm planning to get a few more shorts out. I have pre-filmed a bunch of videos. I am really trying to aim for that 4,000. We're so close. I'm hoping that maybe during this stream I managed to snag another subscriber or two. I mean, doing Watto and Gunray impressions, I hope I did. Found Gargar sinks. What? I know you meant Gar Saxon, I just thought you were trying to be funny. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. There we go, it's for comedy purposes.
And the lightsaber is connected.
Well, people argue that Gunray's accent is very racist.
No.
It's fun. It's funny. There's lots of videos of couples, right, going to the Feed Palace where that was filmed and doing Newt Gunray impressions while part of tour guide, while for tour guide. And you'd think the tour guides would understand that it's just Star Wars fans being silly. Free people. Would you like some of these?
Sure.
Got the Final Clone Cadet. We're not seeing them in the Lego store. I actually got a little look at the back room through the door. They had a whole stack of those. May 4 sets. sport of the worker, they were not prepared to sell me any. And I bought them.
One thing I think weird with gift this is when you look at it on the Lego website, it shows you a price for it. As if it's something you could actually buy later down the line.
Yeah. I think if the only reason to do that is to show what the value of it is. I found the eyes of a problem.
Obi-Wan.
That guy who leaves people shouting and screaming his name because he causes that much problems.
Kenobi.
Kenobi! Welcome to the Crazy Street. We've got another one of these Geonosians. I do have a winged one.
I can see him in my mind's
I can
eye.
see him in the mind's eye. Kenobi. Kenobi!
Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan.
The Vader's one requires a Pringles can to be accurate. Or so every TikTok has led me to believe at this moment. But yeah, chat, as I was saying, the reason this shelf will look bare is because most of the Attack of the Clone stuff I've got is on the stand. Things like original Jango Fett, Zam Wessels and stuff, and the original clones and the Winged Geonosian are all up there.
What kind is that?
Tried me? Episode 1. To my knowledge, just from looking at the pile that we have left, this is the last Attack of the Clones figure we can add today, and it's Count Dooku's personal pilot droid. The rest I can just go right back in. I'll show you guys the shelf. It's taken us 43 minutes to get to this point. Yeah, Pokemon reference. But you know, the shelves are looking good. So really, it's just this bottom one here that will need all the work. That is tomorrow's stream, basically. But, well, not much else left to say. What we'll do is we'll continue streaming as we clean up. But hopefully we've gained something from this stream. So I'm looking to grow my subscribers. So that final 20 that we need. Maybe that, again, I'm really hoping that's went down during this stream. Let's see. Right. What do you think of the shelf then? I think the shelf looks good. The original trilogy section will always be the most packed section because it has some of the biggest sets and it's something I just have more of. TC14, May the 4th from 2012. And they actually come out giving you shiny things. I do find it funny though, right? The C3PO, which came out a few years before that, like 5 years before it's up here, they were able to give chrome hands, but they couldn't give TC chrome hands. Nah, I'm really buzzing with those figures for that. Those are the ones I need to film stuff with. I just left them off for now. Like, I might film a couple more tonight, you know, and then just like a mass editing section. Joe, that's appreciated. That you're gonna do that. TERRAKILERT1 here posted about my channel on Reddit. Chrome Vader from 09. Celebrate 10 years of Lego Star Wars. He probably should be on the shelf to be fair. And the Shadow Earth Trooper is May the 4th be with you, 2011. So
Shadow Earth is the Clone Wars.
No, he doesn't. He's not. He's never appeared in any physical media or any media. It's just That's kind of the idea behind that figure, is to create something that would fit in but doesn't actually exist. I don't know where that's going. Revenge of the Sith for now, I suppose. We'll move them there. I will change where that is, to be fair. But it is all looking good. So, I want to thank everyone who joined in for this stream. I'll quickly show you the shelves again. This one went really well. Put the Chrome Vader there. But yeah, hopefully we can grow this to 4,000 like by tomorrow. So I'll be continuing posting shorts and engaging the community. Hopefully we can get there. And if we reach 4,000, I am going to build that ATAP. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for that stream. I'll continue posting tonight and getting some editing done.